Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel. And one of the questions that I answered in the previous video about a feature in Windows that is very interesting when you're wanted to stop being tracked when you're using mobile hotspots and when you're mobile is also how can you hide an IP address, which is also a question that pops up from time to time. People are wary of their IP address and what it means. So first of all, I got a shocking news for you. Your IP address isn't private, and it isn't something that is that cannot be seen. It's okay if you're just standard using the internet, standard internet without anything. Your IP address is everywhere. Everybody can see it. It can even pop up in blog posts and emails everywhere. There is no such thing as your IP address is so unique and so important to hide that you have to, it's not visible anywhere. It doesn't work like that. But your IP address has a certain danger to it that mostly has to do particularly with the location. IP addresses gives your location. Now not necessarily the exact precise, but it's very close. Depending on where you live and, if you live in an apartment building or not, it could be easier than you think to pinpoint where you are. That's one way sometimes that your, like Google Maps, for example, the IP addresses is one way that they sometimes use to pinpoint where you are rather than GPS. So, of course, the question arises, first of all, what's an IP address? And can you hide that? Can you go on the web with, a no IP address at all? So, first of all, an IP address is a unique address that identifies you on the internet. And the internet requires IP addresses because you cannot connect to anything without one. So you would not be able to connect to the internet if you didn't have an IP address. Now, that said, you're going to say, well, can I hide it? Or what can I do to change that? And so your IP address is divided in different ways, okay? First of all, your IP address is an address that's given to you by the internet service provider, and it is something that your modem has. So your modem, when you subscribe to an internet service, your modem contains an IP address that was assigned to you. Now, IP addresses are dynamic for the most part, which means you shut down the modem for a few hours, turn it on, it will have changed slightly. I say slightly because there's one part of the IP address that stays the same. Because one part of the IP address will actually be given to you as the network provider. So basically, the first portion of it will always be the same because you're on the same company, the same internet service provider. And that's how you can identify with who you are connected. So an IP address will, first of all, give the detail to someone what ISP you are actually subscribed to. And the second part will be your unique identifier on that network from that internet service provider. Now, today's IPs are divided in two. There's a IPv6 address and IPv4 address. What's that? Well, we are actually running out of IPv4 addresses because there's too many people on the internet. So we came up with the IPv6 address, which is way more complex and has billions and billions and billions of configurations, meaning that we won't run out of IPv6 addresses soon. So that's why we had to ramp up the IP addresses into another world. But the underlying process and the underlying information from the IPv6 is the same as IPv4. It will kind of link you to where you live pretty much and your ISP and all of that. So, you can see the privacy issue some people will have. In Windows, you might see your real IP. You might see a IP that is different. In my case here, what you see in the IP on my connection is the one by my router. This is not my IP from my provider. Why? Because my modem, which has the real IP in it, gives that to my router, and my router gives me another IP for the network, the internal network here, which is often for a lot of people the 192.168.0.1 or a variant of it, which is very popular for home networks. So that doesn't say anything, and that doesn't, do anything for me. What happens here is this is purely connecting to the router. But once the router goes into the modem for requests and asks for web page on the internet, it's these internet service providers or the modem's IP that is going to show up. Now, how do you hide that? The best way to hide it is by using something that will actually bypass the standard connection. So you cannot remove an IP because you would not be able to be on the internet at all. But you can use services that will actually show you a different IP when you're on a website. So one of them is a VPN, virtual private networks. What these do is that you're creating a tunnel, an encrypted tunnel between you and a company that actually has a VPN. And what they do is when you connect to websites through a VPN, you connect through their services. So that means your IP address is now invisible to everybody. What's going to show up is the IP address of that service. So if you use a VPN, your location is no good anymore. The location that will show up will be the location of the computer that connected to the web through the VPN. And you can use also other types of services. There's things like if you use the Tor browser for the dark web, Tor browser will actually also, like a VPN, redirect you and connect you to the web through other computers, which means any website you visit, the IP address that shows up is not the one that you use, is the one that's given to the website by that computer somewhere on the web that connected to it. So that's the way it works. You have to use some kind of service that will actually run your IP through something else, and you come up with another way to prevent someone or prevent a website from seeing where you are precisely. Go to a public network. Connect your computer to a public network and use their internet service. So if you go to a cafe, for example, further away from where you live, well, now the IP that shows up is that service provider that they're using at that place that will show up. So it's going to show up where the cafe is, not where you are at home, for example. But the only way to really bypass the IP is really to use a service that will actually enable you to connect through other computers on the internet. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thank you for watching.